Welcome back, fellas, to another MLB The Show 25 video. And in today, I've actually an interesting video that we have yet to do on this channel. And it is rank the top free no money spent cards in this game. We have an honorable mention as well. And we have 10 cards to go through that you can get for absolutely free to load up your squad and that are more than usable in MLB The Show this year. MLB's done a really good job this year of giving us free content that anybody can grind, and the no money spent grind has been pretty easy this year comparatively to even some past years like last year to keep up with the meta and whatnot. Obviously, you can see where my team is at now. There's a lot of cards that are expensive, but there's also some cards I got for very, very cheap. So let's hop straight into this video and see what cards you can get for absolutely no cost. The first card we're going to go over is an honorable mention, and that is going to be this Yoshi card. He's going to be a starting pitcher for you. He's all right. At higher difficulties, he tends to struggle. But at the lower difficulties, he normally does pretty well. The only thing I would knock is that he does not have a sinker. But outside of that, he plays really well. Break outlier, which is always really good. His curveball breaks very, very well. Good pitch differentials at 77 to 97 on the fastball and an 87 mile-an-hour slider. So everything's a little bit mixed in with the combos there. His release is a little bit hard to hit. His overall attributes are pretty solid. He's just a very good card in general. His control's a little bit wonky, but not too bad with good pitch break, especially on that curveball, man. It is nasty. So he's going to be our first honorable mention card. You get him by doing the Tokyo series. Absolutely free to do. Takes not too long to do. I already broke down a video on how to do most of these free program videos, so make sure to go check out those videos if you have not already. Our second honorable mention card is going to be a guy you can also get for free in the last ride program by just doing the solos. This program just came out yesterday. So if you haven't done this program, make sure to do it. It's pretty much just moments and a few player missions, which is super easy to do. This Mussina is better on higher difficulties than lower difficulties. If you play him on like All-Star and stuff, you can get he can get raked pretty easily, but in a higher difficulties, he's definitely pretty solid. I played him in multiple games now, and his knuckle curve is disgusting. Along with he's a solid cutter. His off speed's pretty good. His sinker's good at 92. It goes up to about 95 in the game. So decent corks with break outlier again. So he's a solid pitcher to use for the absolute free. Then getting into this list, we're going to be staying in this same last ride program, as I think David Ortiz is a solid number 10 spot for the DH here. Obviously, he's going to be just a DH. Can't be anything else in this game, as well as he only has 12 speed, which is going to hold him back from some other cards in this list that I think are going to be a little bit better. Great swing, great power right. He's probably going to be best to use as a platoon bat right, but if you need a DH spot, he's one of the best in the entire game. He does play first base if you really need to put him there, but I just wouldn't with his defense being so horrible. Breaking ball hitter, dead red, just every single thing you pretty much need for a cork. Great swing. He's one of the best swings in the game. He's one of the best DHs for a reason. So I'm going to have Big Poppy here on this list. Just I wish he was a little bit faster. That would be probably my only knock. Then at the number 9 spot, we're going to go into a place a little bit different. So we're going to be going into ranked here, and we're going to go to the multiplayer program. This is going to be a little bit more of a grind, 100% to grind out, but again, it's an absolute free card. That's going to be the Jose Bautista here, the right fielder. If you don't want it, again, I know it's a free video, but you can buy him for super cheap at 9K, but I would just do the program. It honestly doesn't take a lot of time. You just got to play a good amount of games, and you'll get done most of these missions. With that being said, though, he's a butter swing. He can play first and third. I wouldn't play him in right field, but he does have 50 speed, a great arm at 87, solid clutch at 79, but 105 power right, 85 power left, 65 contact left with an 85 power left, but he does have the platoon advantage on the left side, which definitely does help. Dead red, breaking ball hitter, first pitch hitter as well, which is a very good one for you that swing early like I do. He's a very good card to use. Again, butter swing, I've played against him a ton, and he is scary to go against because he can hit any ball out of the park. So again, I really like this Jose Bautista card at this 9 spot. Our next player is going to be in team affinity, as we're going to the Phillies. He's one of my top players in my team affinity ranking. That's going to be the Kyle Schwarber skis at left field, but you're not going to use him at left field. You're going to probably use him at your DH spot. I think he's a better DH than Big Poppy. I know Big Poppy is better contact, but his contact right, contact left don't really matter when his swing is absolute cash. I say this with all the good players with the best swings in the game. like my Corbin Carrolls, like my Byron Buxtons, like my Rafael Devers that I use time in and time out if you see in any of the streams. If you have a butter swing, it will make up for bad contact almost every single time unless you're playing on the absolute highest of difficulties. With that being said, if you touch the ball, it's going out. He's 115 power right, 105 power left, solid clutch at 77, but that kind of goes along with his lower contact. 40 speed, so he's faster than Big Papi as well. Again, all the quirks you need with breaking ball hitter, bad ball hitter, rally monkey. The only thing you would like to see is Red Dead, but honestly, his swing is so nice, it does not matter. You can play him as your DH at almost any level and be very successful, and he's going to scare the opponent big time. My only knock would be he's a lefty batter, and there's so many goddamn lefty batters in this game. Outside of that, he's a fantastic bat to use, and he's absolutely free, and you can get him in under 40 minutes of grinding, so he's definitely a great card to have. My next card is going to be in the programs here, in the assorted programs. I'm going to go to Jorge Solar, who's one of the best hitters and one of the first hitters you'll get in the new threads program. Again, just another butter swing here. I played against him so many times and he absolutely rakes. 77 contact right, 91 contact left, 85 power right, 90 power left, with one of the best swings in this ball game. As you'll see, that's a common theme. 53 speed, so again, you're probably going to want to use him at DH and not in the outfield. I do have some CPU stats, but that's about it. Batting 733 with him. He does have dead red and bad ball hitter. You would like to see breaking ball hitter, but when this man connects with a fastball, it is gone. Never coming back. See you later. Never coming back, dude. It is actually one of the better swings in this game. I know a lot of people love him to the point where they're using him on God squads as their DH. So that should say a lot of volume here. For him to fall at my 7th spot, it's a very good spot for him. A great swing, good corks, solid contact all around, great power. For this stage of the game with 53 speed, you can't be mad at it. So again, another DH here to slide in at that 7th spot. Now let's get out of the DHs. Listen, we have already done a few pitchers in honorable mention. We've done some DHs. Let's go back to the pitchers here. A free pitcher that you can get from the Diamond Quest program is going to be this Walker Buehler card that you get for beating one of the strongholds in this. It's super easy to beat those. I made a whole video breaking that down, so if you haven't seen that, make sure to go check that out. The Walker Buehler card is really good in this game. Obviously, I played against him a ton so far this year. Fastball at 96 with a 92-mile-an-hour cutter, and his 12-6 curve is absolutely disgusting with a 99 pitch break. His cutter also has a 99 pitch break with a sinker sweeper combo. Sweepers are also absolutely disgusting in this game with a 99 break and 98 velo on his card. Just a fantastic card in general. There are no corks. That would be my only knock on him, but outside of that, he is just an absolute animal. For pitchers, it's not as big of a deal to not have corks like it is batters. So for him, it's not that big of a deal. He's a great right-handed thrower. That's the only knock I would have. If he was a lefty, obviously he'd be a little more boosted since there's not as many lefties so far. But he's a great right-handed pitcher in this game that you can use time in and time out. I played him at all levels in this game, and he is gross on every single one. He definitely deserves this 6th spot. My next player, we're going to be going back to the team affinity, and that is going to be Justin Martinez as a relief pitcher who's going to crack our top 5. I've played against him on every single level. I've seen him in every single squad I played against. He's a staple right-handed relief pitcher in this game with outlier fastball, and you can get him for literally less than 40 minutes of gameplay. If you missed that video on me breaking down how to do team affinity in less than in 40 minutes, make sure to go check that out. You can get these done super fast. With that being said, though, again, great Ks per 9, great hits per 9, great velo, great break. Just an overall elite pitcher with outlier, which you can never underestimate. Sinker, slider, splitter, fastball. That's truly, honestly, all you need in this game. The slider complements the splitter really well, as well as the sinker fastball combo always just gets people rolling over pitches. Again, with the outlier, a lot of people can't catch up to speed in this game. His release is a little bit wonky as well, so it's kind of hard to see out of the hand. I absolutely love this card. He's going to be playing on my squad for a long time. He's definitely a top 5 card for the free in this game. My next card is going to be also out of the Diamond Quest program, so we're going to be going back to that. That's going to be the Travis Bazzana. I don't know how to actually say his name, so if I'm saying it wrong, don't absolutely kill me, but that's pretty much what I'm going with. The second baseman out of the pipeline program. He's a great card. So many people use this card at every single level that I've seen. He rakes for so many people as well. I don't use him right now in my lineup, but that's because I have Ketel Marte. If you don't have Ketel, this is a perfect card to use. My only knock on him is he's a lefty, and again, there's so many damn lefties in this game. With that being said, 81 speed is perfect for the outfield, which you can play him at the secondary position, or you can keep him at second base. Solid arm, great accuracy, solid reaction with 89, 81 contact at both sides with 70 power, 68 power, which will get a job done. The only problem is he has no corks. So if he had corks, he would be maybe a top 3 card, top 2 card in this entire list. But he is going to fall at this 4 spot for me. He is versatile, can play the outfield, can play the infield with great speed. Great steal, solid fielding, and solid hitting all around with a very, very good swing. He's going to fall into my 4 spot here very comfortably. Then my next player is going to be in the boss rewards, the inning collection. It's double XP now, so you should be able to get him pretty easy, and that's Manny Ramirez. Obviously, he's going to be a DH for you. You're not going to play him in left field with 50 speed. You can. I've seen people do it, but I don't really prefer it with only 53 reaction and 50 speed. You're not going to be catching many balls out there, especially if they're line drives. With that being said, contact right is 82, 105 contact left, 81 power right, 87 power left, 91 clutch. This card is a menace. Dead red, breaking ball hitter, first pitch hitter, unfazed, rally monkey, situational hitter, bad ball hitter. He can pretty much do anything in this game hitting wise, and he absolutely rakes with a good swing as well. He's by far and away the best, in my opinion, in a first inning player that you can get. The Mark McGuire's all right. The Adrian Beltre's all right. But this Manny Ramirez absolutely rakes, and I see him on so many God squads in this game. He's one of the best swings in this game. Great corks. Absolutely free to get as well just by grinding the game. I absolutely love this card. And our last 2 players on this list are going to be the 2 hardest players to get on this list outside of Jose Bautista, as I said earlier, as we're going to the multiplayer program. Once again, this Jason Varitek is a menace at catcher. Obviously, you can get a lot of catchers in this game in different ways or whatnot, but he's a switch hitter who has 84 contact right, 92 contact left, is playing a niche position at catcher. 48 speed ain't bad, and he has silver shield behind home plate with a 78 accuracy with a 75 arm. He's a great hitter in this game. He's solid corks with dead red. I wish he had breaking ball hitter, but he does have first pitch hitter, so he's not bad on the cork side of things. Red dead obviously does more than enough. Him being a switch hitter at a niche position where there's not a lot of good players. You love to see Jason being a switch hitter with great stats and good fielding. Solid speed of 48 for a catcher. You can't mock at all. Between him, Napoli, any of those guys, he's one of the best catchers in this game, period. Outside of Ted Simmons, in my opinion, I think he's probably the best right now. Outside of those guys, he's by far in that conversation for the tier 2 of catchers in this game. You can get him pretty easily by only getting 85 stars in this program, but you have to make sure you have to play multiplayer, which is the only task. And that kind of goes to my last player, who's the #1 free player that you can get. And that's going to be 88 Mickey Mantle, who you get for completing World Series. So as soon as you get to World Series, you get Mickey Mantle. It's kind of rough for me to put him anywhere but 1 because he's harder to get. I didn't include guys from the Battle Royale for that reason as well, because those are way harder to get even than just World Series. Well, World Series, you can play co-op and get it. World Series, you can just play a good amount of games, and as long as you win some ball games, you can definitely get to World Series. But for the most part, most people probably won't be getting there unless you're playing co-op, which is a little bit easier to get to. And if you guys need anyone to play co-op with, we have a free Discord down below. So make sure if you're not in the Discord, you can hop in Discord. People play all the time. We have some really crack kids in there. So if you want someone to carry you, hey, I need a carry in co-op, I'm guaranteeing someone will probably help you out in the Discord, so make sure you go check that out. But with that being said, Mickey Mantle is my #1 free player that you can get in this game. Switch hitter, 87 right, 75 left, 88 power right, 68 power left. Great fielding. His arm feels like a cannon with 85, with 81 speed as well. He's going to be cooking for you. Dead red, rally monkey, situational hitter. His swing is butter. As you can see, I bet so far my limited attempts with him online, I still bet 556 with him. He's been an absolute dog. His switch hitting helps so much, and his fielding has been fantastic for me with the gold shield. He's been a great player to have on the squad. He's definitely my favorite free player that I've had so far. So for him to be my starting center fielder for a reason, I really like this card. And center field is kind of a niche position where there's not a ton of really great options right now. So for him to be an elite center fielder definitely gives him a big boost. I get he's really hard to get. So if you can't get him, that's not the end of the world, but he is my #1 free player in this game. I did leave off a few players in this list, which I'll go over now. I left off any of the Battle Royale rewards. I think those are kind of next step harder than even World Series. And I did leave off some of the new players. I know there's a Jordan Westberg that came out recently. I haven't used him at all. I haven't seen anyone use him, so I don't know how good he actually is. I don't know how good his swing is. He seems to be solid all the way around, but I don't want to sit here and lie to you and say he's cracked when I haven't used him. Mackenzie Gore I haven't really used either outside of the moments, and I haven't played against him, so again, I don't really know. Outside of that, I think that's pretty much everybody, so make sure to like, subscribe, all sort of fun shit down below. If you agree, disagree with this list, who do you guys have in what order? Hey, you fucked up here, you fucked up there, whatever. Let me know in the comments below what your guys' list looks like and who you would have at 1, who you'd have at 2, 4 free cards, who you guys are enjoying using for the no money spent grind. And make sure to like, subscribe on your way out. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.